this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. I am here to do a post review of my latest diamond painting completion. This is Mystery Kit Abstract Ocean from Diamond Art Club. I did show the kitting up of this a little while ago on the channel, so go watch that if you're interested. But yeah, I finished this last night and I wanted to hop straight on and just share my thoughts about it because I really loved this kit. Not to state the obvious, but because this is a mystery kit, this video is going to contain spoilers. I'm going to show you the full completed canvas. I assume if you've clicked on a post review of the mystery kit that you're okay with that and you don't mind having this particular one spoiled for you. But yeah, just wanted to make that clear because I have had comments in the past when showing mystery kits, despite spoilers, where people weren't happy about it. But it is okay with Diamond Art Club if people share spoilers of mystery kits on their own social media, as long as they very carefully point it out. So it says here by Megan Duncanson. I think at the time it was also listed as being by Mad Art Studios, and they were the kind of artist collective that I was more familiar with the name of, and why I knew I wanted to grab this kit, because I've done a few by Mad Art Studios and I really love them. Two things that I really love in diamond paintings that if you've been with me for a while you will know are I really like bright colours, and I really like kind of abstract images in diamond paintings. Like, I don't necessarily know what everything's in them. It could be just swirls and shapes and whatnot, but I really like abstract in diamond painting form. Not sure why. I don't particularly like it in kind of, you know, actual art that I might put on my wall, but I don't diamond paint to put things on my wall. I diamond paint for fun. So yeah, I actually probably would put this one on a wall, to be fair, but regardless. Anyway, so this is a square diamond painting, as all of Diamond Art Club's mystery kits are, because you don't want to have, you know, the background showing through in between the drills. And just to give you some sort of stats around this, so I originally bought this in May 2023 when it came out. I started it on February the 4th and I finished it on February the 24th. And 20 days for me, for a medium-sized painting like this, it's 70.7 by 55.8 centimetres. That is fast. I know it's not for a lot of people, but for me, that is fast. And I'm making this point because it just goes to show exactly how much I loved this kit. It's definitely one of my favourites I've ever done out of the 50-something diamond paintings I've completed since I started. It's definitely up there, probably top 5. So yeah. Let me show you. So I'm going to go in now. Final warning about spoilers. I'm going to show you the canvas. Okay. It's so lovely. Right, here it is. Have I got all of it in frame? Not quite. Let's see. Oh, I can't go out any further, but that's actually almost all of it, to be honest. Yeah, it's pretty much a perfect fit for the frame. So here it is in all its glory. It is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I love it to look at. I loved it to work on. The other thing I was going to say about how this for me was a pretty quick kit is that it wasn't actually that fast moving itself. You know, each section didn't necessarily move that quickly. I put in a lot of hours over the 3 weeks because I was enjoying it so much. So yeah, what can I say? So the abstract nature, I guess, really comes in with the colours and the little kooky things like the stripes on the shark fin there. Other aspects are a bit more true to life. I mean, the flamingo is a bit more red than is typical, but, you know, it's pretty obviously a flamingo. The parrot up there is quite parrot-esque. But then, you know, why are they here? Why are they in this artwork? So it's a funny mixture of a kind of sort of seascape, but also lots of very abstract, fun, quirky images within it, which I absolutely loved. I really like the bright colourful flowers at the bottom too. And yeah, it's just, oh, I don't even know how to describe how much I enjoyed this painting. Let me know if you have this one, if anyone else picked it up and maybe has worked on it yet or hasn't worked on it yet, but maybe you're here because you don't mind spoilers. Because yeah, I cannot recommend this painting enough. Also, according to my notes on Gemsflow, it was an absolute bargain because it apparently only cost me £9. I think I claimed it on rewards points. Diamond Art Club has a really generous rewards tier structure, and you get points when you make purchases, just in case you're not familiar. And then you can use those on future purchases. So yeah, bargain, £9 for this absolute beauty. So it had 58 colours, which is probably fairly typical of the time it was coming out. Diamond Art Club kits these days tend to have more colours in them, and 58's almost on the lower end of things, but it's probably pretty average for a couple of years ago. It had 3 fairy dust drills, which, no, not fairy dust drills. It had 3 AB drills, Aurora Borealis drills, and it had 1 fairy dust drill. But there wasn't very much of a lot of those in it. There was basically 1 AB that there was a lot of. You can see that here at the top of the whale's tail and going all through here and in various other places. So there was a lot. There was like 2 or 3 quite big bags of that one, which was AB DMC code 125. The rest, there wasn't that much of them. A lot of the brightness and the vibrancy just came from the colour choices within the painting. And I think one of the things that I particularly enjoyed about this painting, I think I would have loved this in any format, but I did really enjoy it for being a mystery kit, because there's just something about, you know, when you're working on a mystery kit and it has like a sort of blank background. Well, not entirely blank with Diamond Art Club, because they do put colours in the background, they just don't correspond to the diamond drills. I will put up a picture now so you can see what I mean, just in case you've not seen one before. So you can see there that it has different colours going through it, but the same symbol might be on many different colour backgrounds, and they're all quite pale, and they're not mapping out a picture. So they do that so that it distracts your eye when you're looking at the painting. It's not as obvious to pick out the actual image, and also it's better for eye strain. So yeah, it's a relatively neutral blank background, and then you've got the brightness of these colours coming out from that background. It is so satisfying. Every time I do a mystery kit, like I do it and I finish it and I love it. And then I forget for a while how much I enjoy mystery kits. And then I come back to another one and it's like, why am I not doing this all the time? I think this is the 4th one I've ever done. I've done 3 from Diamond Art Club, 2 of which had this style with the sort of multicoloured background that doesn't correspond to the artwork colours. And then I did 1 from Diamond Art Studio, which I also absolutely loved. That was like their Chart to Art cross-stitch conversion style kit. So that was a bit different again. Anyway, the point is I've only done 4. And I can think of several that I've had in my stash at some point, and then I've decided to destash. And now I'm like, why did I do that? I want all the mystery kits. Like, from now on, if the artwork is me, because I do look up the artwork before I buy mystery kits, that's just my preference, then I'm having it, because I don't know how to describe how satisfying I find it. It really scratches an itch in my brain, seeing the bright colours emerging from the background. Cannot recommend it enough if you haven't tried it, because I know some people out there maybe find mystery kits a little intimidating, or they're put off by not knowing what the artwork will be. If it's that last one and you don't mind spoilers, there are a couple of mystery groups, Diamond Art Club mystery groups, which you can join, and people on there figure out what the artwork is, so then you can know what it's going to be before buying, which is what I always do, because yeah, I don't particularly care for a surprise so much as I prefer to, you know that I'm going to enjoy the artwork. So do not be put off, honestly, because the thing with the background on these paintings is, before I did one, I kind of thought, I'm not sure how I'm going to get on with that. I might find that quite tricky. But speaking for me personally, I found I adapted really quickly. I found within a section or so of the first one I did like this, I was just finding it, you know, pretty smooth. And the same with this one, having, you know, had a good few months off from doing that kind of kit. The first few drills, I was like, ooh, this is a bit weird again. But then I got used to it really quickly. The one thing is, with a painting like this, one of the reasons why some of it was quite slow going and took quite a while is that there is a fair amount of confetti, and that is a bit trickier with a mystery kit, I think, because you know, you're not just scanning the section for a particular drill, you're scanning it and you've got the distractions of the different color backgrounds, which is all fine. That's part of the process. That's part of the fun and the slight challenge of a mystery kit. But yeah, more confetti pieces in mystery format are a little trickier. Super satisfying, but a little trickier. This sort of bit under here where the whale's tail is dropping all this water, that kind of, those sections took a long time every time I got to those, because they really are quite broken up with all of the droplets of water. In terms of quality of the canvas, I mean, it's Diamond Art Club's usual fabulous quality, really. It wasn't too bad for trash drills. I've got a trash drill pot here, which, I mean, it's got a fair amount in it, if I can get my camera to focus on it. But, I mean, I always have a fair few trash drills. I have friends who'll do really good quality paintings with, you know, not much trash. And for them, they mean literally just, you know, a very, very small amount of drills. For me, this is pretty typical because I'm very fussy. I will get rid of anything that I am even slightly dubious about. If it's got any holes in it, anything like that, I hate that, so that's gone. And I was a little worried with some of the colours in this painting quite early on that I was running low. I got to the end and I finished it without running out of any drills. So there were a couple that came a little close, but they were colours that there wasn't that much of, so obviously there were less spares of them. Because I'd bought this quite a while ago, I was really keen to not have to get replacement drills, because Diamond Art Club's gone through one or two evolutions of drills since this. And every time they change their drills, it seems like the dye lots for the colours change as well. So they don't necessarily, in all the shades, match up that well. Plus just, you know, the passage of time. Dye lots change over time. And what I mean is, if I ran out of, say, I don't know, pick a number, any number, 900, and I had to ask for replacement drills, which I could have done because I bought this kit directly from Diamond Art Club, so I did have a warranty. But the 900 drills that came with the kit may look visibly different to the 900 drills that I would get ordering them now. A lot of the drills in this kit were the 13 facet drills that Diamond Art Club was doing for a while. And some were the 20 facet drills that they moved on to that have a more of a sort of pyramid, sharper top effect. But a lot were the 13 facet drills, so I know that I wouldn't get those now if I needed replacements. So I was relieved that I didn't run out of any of them, and I've still got, you know, plenty left in quite a few colours. I personally actually really enjoyed the 13 facet drill phase. I find with the pyramid type drills that actually it can make my hand a little sore. I have a little hack for that that's helped me with paintings that have that issue, which, you know, maybe I will share in a tips video at some stage. Anyway, I feel like I'm gabbling, and I think it's a little bit because I'm excited by this one. But yeah, I'm so enthusiastic about it. I cannot express how much I enjoyed it and how I kind of almost want to do it all over again now. The only thing I would say that I'm not as keen on with this painting, and it's not really a reflection on this painting or the rendering so much as just a thing I have about diamond painting in general, is that I don't love things like these droplets of water. If you compare it to the original image, these look a fair bit clunkier. And it's just a thing I find in general. Any paintings that have, say, stars in the sky or drops of water or things like that, just typically in the artwork, they will be smaller and less obvious than you can make them when you've rendered them in a drill. So I often find that a little clunky. To be honest, I didn't mind it as much as I thought I might when I started off. And I do think, particularly from a distance in the viewing finder, the effect works really well. And I think it's clear what it is. And it doesn't look too clunky. But yeah, that's not my favourite thing in diamond paintings, is all I'll say on that. But it's not really even a criticism of this artwork, because of this render, because you'll get that anytime you have something like that in a diamond painting. Unless, I guess, the painting was absolutely humongous, so that the proportions could be different. I don't know. Anyway, I think what I will do is I will pan over it so that you can see it all a bit more up close, although seeing it from a distance is good, but I'll just show you what it looks like up close anyway. And then I'll just pop back on to say goodbye.
I want you more than money. I wanna float on downstream, go and find my wild dreams, yeah. I'd kill to feel it all shake you like a twisted mind game. I'll be burned by your flame, oh. Ups and downs, no in-betweens, fire and ice, burn gasoline. You know I love it. You know I love it. Love and hate, romantic sin, fire and ice, gone with the wind. You know I love it.
So there you have it. What do you reckon? Do you like it as much as I do? I think my taste in diamond paintings is often a little different to what some of the other creators that I follow go for. So it's not one that I have seen completed on any videos before. Not that I think I've gone looking, but anyway. Yeah, I'm interested to know what you think because my tastes are a little different to some people's. But yeah, for me, it's everything that I love in a diamond painting all wrapped up together. It was fabulous, and yeah, I just have that slight regret of, oh, it's done now. I can't work on it anymore because I loved it so much. So thank you for watching. Please do pop a comment below, let me know what you think. Sorry about my slightly overexcited ramblings today. I'm a little sleep deprived and a little excited about my painting, I guess. But yeah, absolutely loved it. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like on it. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you stick around. So please consider doing that too. And I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.